Want your triceps to look like this? Let me show you how. I never thought I'd say that. In one of the YouTube comments we got is someone wanted to know what is my 3 go-to or favorite tricep exercises for building a big, thick, round horseshoe tricep. So step 1 is always gonna be rope pushdowns. My goal is to always try to pick exercises that most people can do in their gym. So let me show you what a few of those reps look like, and then I'll talk to you about different variations we can do with it. So here, rope apart, and all I wanna do is press down and out. Down and out. Squeeze every rep. The long head and the lateral head both get worked really, really well in this exercise. All right, so that's the most standard. If you notice the pitch of my body, it's up and down. I also like doing these where I push my hips back and push out in front of me. That's gonna give me more stretch, but not be able to use as much load. And then lastly, if you wanna step up on it, keep your elbows flared and press down. Another way we can do it here. Just like that. So 3 variations of the rope extension. You've also seen me do in videos where I've attached 2 ropes or both CAS handles, step back and press them out. That's another great way to use this rope or rope type movement to a push down. Sets and reps here. I like to do a few warm-ups of 15 to 20. Couple feeder sets to get to my top end, and I'll do a top end set, and then I'll either follow that up with either a drop set or a back off set and really blow them up. This is gonna pump my triceps up before I get into what I would consider more of the meat and potatoes of packing on that mass. All right, next up is gonna be the dip. Second exercise, go-to. This is gonna put, if you want meat on that tricep and want it to hang, I love this exercise. Now, we're gonna start here with the machine dip. And let me show you how to set that up. You have a neutral grip or you have a pronated grip, completely up to you, whatever feels best for your shoulders. For me, neutral grip is always gonna feel better because it doesn't force my shoulders into extreme rotation. So for me, grab the end of the handles. I like to sit up tall. I'm not really concerned a lot about the stretch here because we're gonna get that next with the tricep extension with the skull crusher. So here, I wanna float down, bam, just like that. Flex my triceps hard at the bottom. Push down. We can really go a lot of weight on this exercise. So here, even notice I'm really upright. If I want to do this for chest, I'm going to shift my body forward and press down. This is for chest. For triceps, I want to stay really upright. Here, tuck my chin, straight down, straight down. And if you notice with my elbows, I'm not super concerned about keeping them glued to my side. Let the elbow go where it wants to because all I'm looking for is the extension to contract that tricep. So machine dips, great exercise, 3 to 4 sets. I like anywhere between the 8 and 20 rep range where I'm really focusing on the contraction here. Now, what if you don't have one of these dip machines? Let me show you what I would do in its place. All right, so if you need more load, if that's way too easy, like you can see me doing there, all we're gonna need to do is drape some chains on my neck, or we just simply put a dip belt and then attach either a dumbbell or 45-pound plates. And just again, stay in that 6 to 8, even as high as 20 rep range. Blow the triceps up, stay really tall, don't lean forward. That's gonna be your best bet for this exercise. Third exercise here, and I'm doing these in the order that I would do them if I'm only gonna do 3 tricep exercises. I always start with the rope to warm my elbows up, then I go into a dip as a mass builder. I'm finally gonna finish up with a stretch exercise with this skull crusher. So there's lots of things we can do skull crushers with. We can do them with a straight bar, we can do them with easy bar, we can do them with dumbbells. Whatever feels best to you and your elbows is what I would go with. Today I'm gonna show you the easy bar, but let's start here about where we wanna bring the bar down. I like to go behind my head. You'll also see me go to my nose or my eyes. Where you do that, it's gonna place a different emphasis on the tricep. So the bigger the stretch, the further behind my head I'm gonna be. But then also something we wanna think about is arm path. A lot of times you'll see people, and I'm just gonna show you, when they do this, their arms are stacked here, right? I have no tension on my triceps for the most part. I need to get my arms to that starting position. Now my triceps are loaded and I can bring the bar down to my forehead, to my nose, or my favorite spot, right at the top of the head, here, just like that. If you notice, I'm never going here. It's always keeping that weight in play. And then I'm letting my elbows naturally fall where they do. I'm not trying to force them in, I'm not trying to flare them out. Just wherever my elbows wanna go, that's where I let them go. All right, finish that up, 3 to 4 sets in the 10 to 15 rep range. Great, great exercise. So if you wanna grow your triceps, if you wanna know what my 3 go-tos are all day long, rope extension, dips, and skull crushers. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. If you get some results, what I want you to do, throw a tape measure on your arms, see how big they are. In 2 months, come back, measure them again, tell me how much they've grown. Because triceps make up 2/3 of your arm. And guess what? We make those things grow, your whole arm's gonna grow, your sleeves are gonna stretch. That's exactly what we want. So, like, share, and subscribe, follow along. We got more of these videos coming at you every freaking week. Thanks, guys.